our new refrigerator comes today, and I cannot, no, not today, sorry. Tomorrow, a new refrigerator comes tomorrow. And I just cleaned this thing out and it's already a mess. So this refrigerator is going to our garage and it's going to become the drink fridge, because we always have excess drinks that end up on the floor in the pantry or up on the top shelf. So like all of this extra stuff will go out there. This obviously needs to be refilled. These are the fun things that my kids do in my refrigerator. So extra drinks will go to the garage, and then that way I can actually organize everything else in here, just the food. So super excited about that. So later today I'm going to empty the freezer and put it in our freezer in the garage, and then we will move this out and I will clean the wall and the floor and everything behind the refrigerator, and the other one comes tomorrow morning. So
hold up just a minute, been looking for some help just to find myself. Yeah, been losing my focus like 1,000 times before. Can't take this anymore, 'cause I've been looking for something to change thoughts into motion. Been waiting way too long, yeah, waiting just for somebody to love and to surround me and to handle my emotions. I was out waiting for something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time. I was out driving every mile, and now if I rewind, it's all been a waste of time.
the new refrigerator is here. There's already some smudges on it, but super happy about this. We've been wanting a refrigerator that opened completely at the top and then had the freezer at the bottom. So this came around noon today, and it is 4:45 when I'm filming this. So they told me to wait 6 hours. So that's okay, because I'm still gonna run to Costco and grab some cases of just like miscellaneous drinks and stuff for the kids and my husband and I to put in the garage fridge, and then we'll put everything back in here, plus some groceries that we are needing. And I was a little panicked today because they gave us this kind of large window. Like they said, we'll be there between 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. So we had to get everything out of the fridge just in case, which means everything has been sitting in this ice chest today. I cannot believe that I got my entire refrigerator in there. So everything has been sitting in this ice chest today, all day. I think it'll be fine, but still a little worried about it. So I'm going to transfer this stuff over in a little bit, and then when my husband gets off work, we're going to go get some groceries and some stuff we need for the Super Bowl, and get it all packed back into the new fridge.
It's all been a waste of time. How could somebody be with someone else if you can't be by yourself? Yeah, I got my problems. Lately I've been fading out, holding out, waiting just for somebody to love and to surround me and to handle my emotion. I was out waiting for something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time. I was out driving every mile, and now if I rewind, it's all been a waste of time. It's all
Okay, so it's pretty empty, but we do have to go grocery shopping, so you can see the difference. If you saw my last video where I put my Factor meals in the fridge and we were just pretty tight in there. So these Factor meals we get once a week. If you've missed that last video, we were doing this food subscription thing and it comes once a week for my husband, myself, and my daughter. They are delicious. We absolutely love them. And then we have a few more smoothies left, but we have a ton of space. Some yogurts for my daughter. My husband drinks these, and this is what he has left, but we have another case, and I will refill the refrigerator in the garage. But we have all of this, which is perfect. But now I'm starting to think maybe we didn't ever have any food. We just had a small fridge. So all of our condiments are over here, and then milk fits perfectly right there. And then we have our creamer, orange juice over here, but this will most likely just end up being a row of creamer. We don't usually buy orange juice. We bought this for something, I can't remember. So when I go grocery shopping, this will probably be just a whole row of that. But yeah, it's so much space that I actually just don't even know what to do with it. I do plan to put fruit and vegetables in those drawers. And then down here, I put all of our sandwich meat, cheese, and then just easy grab and go stuff. And we have all these pesto things, so just stuff to make easy sandwiches and stuff for my son to come in and make some school lunches. So I cannot believe we have this much space. I am not complaining. I am thrilled. And I actually like kind of the emptiness here because it just looks nice and clean. All of our drinks will go out in the garage, and so I'm gonna go fill that up next. But I love this. Also, that right there, super empty. So we definitely need to go do some shopping.
For something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time.
We are so excited to have this refrigerator in our garage. We used to have one years ago, and it made life so much easier. Sometimes we have an excess of water and LaCroix and sodas or just whatever's going on, and it ends up in the floor of our pantry or way up top and just takes up so much space. So we ran to Costco and picked up a ton of drinks. I know that looks like a ton of beer up there, and that will probably be there for quite some time. It's just for like when we're entertaining people, we like to have a lot of options. We don't drink very much beer at all, actually. So we're just going to stock this up since this was completely empty, and we're just so happy to have this here.
World had more of your smile. What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope. You fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away, standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be.
Now I'm going to start cleaning the rest of my house. I had a huge burst of energy on this day and was actually able to knock out pretty much every room in my house except for my kids' bedrooms, which they are responsible for. And so I wanted to take advantage of that energy, and also even had a lunch date with my dad on this day. So this was a very productive day. So I hope this gives you some motivation to do the same for your house.
Dreaming of you. Smile. What if the wind could spread your love? What if
You'll notice my two little shadows in this video. They are always following me in pretty much every video that I post. They're both yellow labs and they're always by my side. And then over here is Leslie. This was my daughter's hamster. I recorded this on a Thursday and Leslie actually passed on a Saturday. She was just a little over 2 years old, and that's about the lifespan of a hamster. And we knew it was coming, and it was still just devastating for all of us. We loved that little chicken nugget. She was so sweet. So just pray for my daughter. That was a big struggle and a huge loss for her.
From my window, sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone.
I've never really decorated for Valentine's Day. I literally own 2 pieces of decor. But I am going to decorate for Easter, which I'm pretty excited about. I've been picking up things here and there over the last couple of years. And so I'm going to get started on that in probably about a week, which may be a little early for Easter decor. I don't know, when do you start decorating for that? But I'm super late to the game to even be considering putting out my 2 whole pieces of Valentine's Day. But I just found them in my garage. We cleaned that out recently, and so I figured I would put those out now while I still have a little bit of time.
You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed.
Oh baby, baby, good at thinking out loud. Ay, like you're feeling sorry. Don't you look at me like that when you break my heart like that. Like you're feeling sorry, 'cause you're not feeling sorry. Hey, hey. Don't you look at me like that when you break my heart like that. Like you're feeling sorry. It's your own fault. Now toss the salt. Don't you look at me like that, walking out the door like that. You're not feeling sorry. It's your own fault. Now toss the salt. Devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder. Every moment tonight, they led me to you. Every single time you look at me, I lose it too. Why don't you come sit next to me? Let things happen naturally, like it used to be. I don't wanna go and waste another day. Mess it up again, lost in my way. I'll be the one to have the highest price to pay if I make it home tonight.
I don't clean our dining room as often as I should, which is really unfortunate because this is the first thing you see when you walk into our house. But this is the catch-all space for us when our kids come from school. This is where bags get dropped off, or anything that we're holding just gets thrown on this table. And when I break down boxes after groceries, this is the landing zone until it goes out to recycle. So this space is usually pretty chaotic and messy, which is really embarrassing when people stop by and it's the first thing they see. It is a horrible misrepresentation of the rest of our home. So I really should try to keep it maintained, but just to be super honest, I do not.
Let things happen naturally, like it used to be. I don't wanna go and waste another day. Mess it up again, lost in my way. I'll be the one to have the highest price to pay if I make it home tonight. May I hold you one last time? Let me hold you one last time. What if it's too late for me now? What if you gone to someone else, so we can never be the same? How can I make up for my sins? Now I'm lonely and it kills me. May I hold you one last time? Let me hold you one last time. What if it's too late for me now? What if you gone to someone else, so we can never be the same? How can I make up for my sins? Now I'm lonely and it kills me. Can you hear me, babe? I'm lonely. Don't need someone to save me.
I bought these two pieces of wall decor from Hobby Lobby about 2 years ago, and they have been hanging in my living room, but that space is starting to feel a little cluttered, so I'm moving them over here because this wall is so big and super empty. I originally wanted to put our console table over here, but in order to line it up with our dining room table and light fixture, it would be in the way of the front door. So I'm going to put these here, and I may find a smaller table to go underneath as an entry table instead. And then also I bought some greenery to go in these little glass mason jars that hang here, but the greenery ended up being too heavy and so it wouldn't hang correctly. So I just put eucalyptus back in the little jars, but let me know what you think of how this turned out and if it looks okay just by itself or it absolutely needs a table.
that can make you feel the way you feel when I hold you. I think I said enough. You said you love for me something brand new. You said this is something you would never do. Here we are in your car. Let me see who you are, who you really are. Yeah, don't need you here to say you're sorry. 'Cause if you're gonna leave me, then just do it. Don't take it slow, don't be gentle. No, I just gotta know if you're gonna leave me, then just do it. Just do it. Don't need you here to say you're sorry. 'Cause if you're gonna leave me, then just do it. Don't take it slow, don't be gentle. No, I just gotta know if you're gonna leave me, then just do it. Now that I'm looking back, I can see all the signs I tried to fill in the cracks that were spread in my mind, but I was all out of hope, lost in an endless maze. The emptiness had afforded just like a void, but you broke the coldness somehow and lit up a flame. And ooh, I was done feeling hopeless, screamed out loud because it felt impossible in my bones, like getting blood out of the stone on my own. But you came around and removed the
I'm replacing the brush heads for my kids' toothbrushes today. I was curious to know how often other people do this. I looked it up online to see what the appropriate amount of time would be, and it said 3 to 4 months, which to me just sounded crazy. That seems like way too much time with the amount of germs that we hold in our mouth. So I probably do this more often than most people, but I know before kids I did not do this near as often as I should have. Probably a shameful amount of time went by before I replaced toothbrushes. But we got these at Costco and they come with so many extra replacement heads. I think the brand is called Gleam, and I'll try to link that if I can find it. So it just makes it easy to replace these out. I could probably prolong how often I have to do this if I actually followed what the guidelines say online, but either way, just super curious. How often do you replace your toothbrushes?
on my own. But you came around and removed the thorn in my soul. You guided me out of the storm. I found home in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold. I rise from the ashes with pins and patches. it like to hold his hand when he tells you that you are all he wants? And it's midnight, oh, I'm thinking about him. I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of time. I wish he felt the same, and I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what
I wash our bedding once a week, and on this specific day I really needed to get it done because my youngest son has been coming into our room at night to watch his favorite show, but he accidentally spilled some food on the white sheets. So I sprayed some OxyClean stain remover and it came out beautifully. I really don't recommend using bleach to spot clean your white linens just because it can leave a ring on the linen. And so I only used about 1/4 cup of bleach in the machine, and then everything else was just regular laundry detergent and this OxyClean, and it worked great. My husband and I are really late to the game, but we just started and finished all 4 seasons of Yellowstone over the last 4 weeks, and we are hooked. I don't know what took us so long, or, well, it was me. I was the problem. The first time we watched it, I was so confused, and then the second time, I was in a mood. So I guess third time's a charm, because once I got through the first episode, I was obsessed. Now I'm sad because we have to wait a while before another season comes out, and I found myself missing some of the characters. So have you watched Yellowstone, and what did you think if you did? And now we're in a show hole, so I would love some recommendations. What are some of your favorite binge-worthy series?
I was probably too drunk, it's blurry, but I've got the image of you running circles in my mind right now. And it could fade away, but it probably won't, and I should let it be. But I'm gonna dive into you, and maybe I'll drown, but what can I do? And it would be alright to let me down. Rather we try than let these feelings slide. So I'm gonna dive into you.
It doesn't even make sense why we try to fight it. Every time that we touch, the room caught on fire. We could blame it on the wine, but we know that we will both be lying. I wish I didn't want you. I was doing just fine, the way that it was. Then you hand me these emotions, didn't want them, but I guess that I'm stuck with them. They could go away, but I know they won't, and I should let it be. But I'm gonna dive into you, and maybe I'll try, but what can I do? And it will be alright to let me down. I'd rather we try than let these feelings slide. So I'm gonna dive into you, dive into you, dive into you, dive into you, dive into you. Yeah, I'm gonna dive into you.
It doesn't even make sense why I think about you. It was only one night, only that time, and it's not my style to be caught up in the middle like this.
But I'm gonna dive into you, and maybe I'll try, what can I do? And it will be alright to let me down. I'd rather we try than let these feelings slide. So I'm gonna dive into you.
thinking about the days we used to shine when we were young. I told you that we should start a band and reach for the sky. It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep. I'm just not tired. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside and I kinda feel like calling, but it's too late now. I just miss you.
One of my subscribers recommended that I keep this dish scrubber with Dawn and vinegar in my shower. And so I have been using this several times a week to maintain the glass, and it has worked so great. So I definitely recommend this. I don't remember who told me to do this, but thank you so much. This is working perfectly.
I'm just not tired. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside and I kinda feel like calling, but it's too late now. I just miss you. I just miss you.
It is much later in the afternoon and I am going to put my bed back together. It's the same day, I promise. I just threw a sweater on because I was starting to get a little chilly. But I just wanted to get this all put back together before we wanted to go to bed later that night.
You said it was the last time, but you keep coming back to tell me sorry that you take back all the things you said just to hurt me. Our love just went cold, but I'm still burning. Our love just went cold. Why? I keep on making the same mistake. I always let you back in when I begin to get myself together again. You are back once more like everything's the same. I tried to build my walls up, but you're taking them down. It's tearing me apart, I can't pretend. Now I have to get over you again.
I've had a very random craving for strawberry shortcake lately. It's been so long since I've had this, so I'm making this super easy dessert for my family tonight, and it was just as good as I remembered. Thank you all so much for watching. I post content every Sunday and Wednesday, so don't forget to subscribe, hit like, and I will see you all next time. Bye!
I keep on making the same mistake. I always let you back in when I begin to get myself together again. You are back once more like every
get over you again. Have to get over you. I keep on making the same mistake. I always let you back in when I begin to get myself together again. You are back once more like everything's the same. I tried to build my walls up, but you're taking them down. It's tearing me apart, I can't pretend. Now I have to get over you.